Alright guys, let me go moor this boat and I'll meet you guys in the new studio. Okay. Alright, how's everyone doing today? Who is here? I'm on a boat. You climb trees, I climb buoys. Nisi, hello. Mike Jernick, hello. Daryl Deemer, hello. Candy, Tech Boy, Big City Bettas, Amber, hello. Mary, hello. RNH2O, Daryl Deemer, Hack Aquarium. There you go. I think that's what you were doing. Turbofish, Dank Tanks, Yo, Tampa Tom, Bentley Pasco, Oddball Aquatics, Hans Hartman, Friday Fish Facts. Holy smokes, there's a lot of people here already. Aquarium Thoughts, KG Cichlids, Chris, oh man, Edgar, sorry if I missed your name, everyone, good morning. Oh, maybe I'll move the chat over here, so, wait, go over here. All right, this is better, much better. Lurking while I paint, hello. So, what do we got new going on around here? Got 2 videos coming out this weekend. We're gonna have a quick species profile video tomorrow. We'll have a pond update on Sunday. No new fish. I got a whole bunch of manzanita wood that, not manzanita wood, what am I, Malaysian driftwood, sitting out in my driveway right now. So I gotta find somewhere to put all that stuff. That's about all that's new with me. Ron's got to get back to work. Yeah, it's morning here, Aquatic Ma. Good afternoon to you. But yeah, it's a late start. We normally start at 9 a.m., but I had a dentist appointment this morning, which sucked, but they always do, right? You can send me that wood. My whole driveway is full of it. I'm just kidding. It's not that much. It's probably, well, it's all the wood that was in Corey's 800 gallon. All that huge arc that he had in there. I now own all that wood. So that's pretty neat. Turn up the volume. Okay. That is volume turned up. Oh, my mic's also way over here. That probably doesn't help. There we go. Maybe that helps a little bit. Aquatic Mom, sorry I have to pick up my son for school. It's about that time for you guys over in Florida, right? 2 o'clock. Volume a little low for anyone else. Sorry, my mic was way over there because I didn't want to hit it when I was spazzing out earlier. Oh, geez. Just got 8 central newts. I'm about to make my first paludarium. That is awesome. I'm looking at emerald tree skinks. I think I have... well, I mean, who am I kidding? I change my mind every single week on what I'm going to get, so... But now I'm looking at emerald tree skinks because I think they would do well in a paludarium. So I don't know what I'll do for the water feature, but yep, I might get those ordered up, but I don't know. Sound is perfect. All right, good. Buys entertainment 720 studio, but doesn't buy a camera. Yep, that's trite. That's trite. Trisky. Trisky whiskey. Swisky. Yeah, well, you know, got all this money in the studio, the members area only up there on the 2nd floor. You know, that's costing a lot of money too, but got to take care of those people. This is the Dance 360 studio. Did anybody ever watch that show or know of that show? Does anyone even know of that show? It was on at like 2 a.m. on the WB, Dance 360. I feel like if anybody would know what that show is, it would be Jimmy. But probably not. Quantum Star Aquatics, what's going on, my friend? Good to see you. Everybody's saying hello to Jimmy. So that's all that's new around here. What do you guys got that's new? I know Dank Tank keeps sending me volume sounds the same as it did when you were on a boat. I say phony. Well, I have very good windscreen. See the windscreen here? It blocks all that sea noise really well. You have room for the tank on the left, Bob? Yes. Yep. So this is just like the lobby. So we're remodeling a bunch of the rooms right now. So this is just the lobby. How are you, Candy and Caleb? Also, the Geckos. Waves, hello. Duke Nukem, hello. Growing interest, hello. People still rolling in. I feel like this is a better time than my Monday stream. I see way more people already. Um, why am I keep moving my chat? I don't know why I keep doing that. All right, restocked my 65-gallon planted aquarium. That is awesome. I'm doing great, Bob. Good to see you too. Love the new setup. Yeah. How was the dentist? Just the 6-month cleaning. I hate the dentist, by the way. It's not so bad. Actually, I had to go and get my tabs for my motorcycle afterwards, and that's always worse. There's nothing worse than getting bent over by the government. Absolutely better for me. I need a step stool for my new rack or a tall friend. I forgot what I was gonna say. Anyways, so yeah, the ponds are doing great. I posted a video somewhere about the rosy barbs. Oh, I posted it in the member section, but you guys will get that on Sunday. You guys will see. I just post like quick clips over there in the member section, but you guys will get the full meal deal on Sunday, the whole video of the ponds. Oh, excuse me. But they've been such a blast. Like, I'm already trying to line up like pools and other ponds, and I don't know. I think I'm gonna go crazy next year on ponds because it is just really fun. It's super easy to do water changes. Like, one of them is drilled on the side, and the other one has an overflow on it, and a bulkhead, basically the same thing. And it's like just drop the hose in there and come back like 15 minutes later. That's all you got to do. You know, the water overflows and feeds the lawn, and it's just really easy and really fun. So I don't know. It's gonna be hard not to go like full on pond crazy next year, but we'll see. Dibs on being the tall friend. Bring yourself. Yeah, it would be cool to check out. You got a lot of cool stuff going on over there. Oddball Aquatics. Nice cucumber helps bud. Cheap, easy food. Oh, maybe I should actually pay attention to chat, huh? You're welcome anytime, Candy. The gecko is doing great. I get pictures all the time, which is pretty neat. Quantum Star Aquatics says, hi, Jimmy. Jimmy, who I think has internet finally, thankfully. I have not got to watch his new video on the 50-gallon lowboy. So we should all go watch that after the stream, if you haven't. Thank you. Just no jumping near the rack until I get earthquake straps. Yeah, I need earthquake straps pretty bad. We had an earthquake here about a month ago. Just a small one, like 4.5. Not even a big deal, but it definitely shook a lot of water around, that's for sure. I was really excited. It was cool because I just had a gut feeling to look in a cave because I hadn't seen mail in like 2 days. I'm definitely missing. Oh, my bristlenose pleco spawned for the first time ever. I know that is like whatever for most, but I was super excited. It's always exciting. Like, even when like your guppies finally drop their fry, it's always exciting to see fry, no matter how easy or hard. And I get that it's just a bristlenose pleco, but it's still really cool. It's always cool. Devin says, I've been feeding green beans and rapashi. Yeah, cucumbers. I'm probably going to grow like my own vegetables next year as well. So I'm looking forward to that. I might start growing some this year, depending on how fast I can get my retaining wall on the pond. So I should be getting my retaining wall on Sunday. All the blocks. I should be getting those on Sunday. So once I get those around the pond, then I can find some fill dirt, and I want to do plants around it, obviously, but I might just grow vegetables around it. I don't know, I can't decide. I really want some Japanese bloodgrass though, because that stuff is awesome. Also the blue, I don't know what it's called anymore, but the bluegrass something that gets like 12 to 14 inches tall, and it's like a really light blue. I really want some of that too. But the Japanese star or the Japanese bloodgrass, I really, really want that stuff. Scottish Aquatics is here. What's up, buddy? Say what? What is this from day morning thing here? Every Friday morning, normally 9 a.m. We're a little behind today because of some dentist appointment stuff earlier, but yep, Candy says usually 9, usually 9. Honestly, you should make a bog garden. That would be super awesome. We have a, like, I say we, but it's my dad, my parents. They have a pond, and if you follow me on Instagram, anytime I post pond pictures, that's the pond at my parents' house, and it's like a bog. It's really, really awesome. But yeah, there's frogs, toads, every once in a while a turtle. What else is there? Fish wise, there's a couple rainbow trout, some perch, some sunfish. Yeah, I threw in some minnows a while ago, like a year ago, but they probably all got eaten. So, anyways, but yeah, a bog garden would be super awesome. But so I mean, I need to do something with all the water that I'm changing in the tub. So I'm definitely thinking about vegetables because I feel like fish water would be really good for vegetables. Star Aquatic says, "How are you? Friday Fish Facts, Ron. I think he went back to work. He might not be here anymore." What else we got going on here? How you doing? Growing interest? Please hit Daryl Deemer brings up an excellent point. Please hit the like button, everyone. Pretty important. Tubs are my new favorite way to keep fish. Yeah, and if you guys follow Aquarium Co-op at all, which I'm sure all of you do, you know he's right in that same boat. So I'm kind of just like I see what he's doing, and I'm like, that looks so much easier. And like, I wish I lived somewhere where I could keep them year round. So Florida, I guess. So Florida, you can keep them year round, but then you got to rebuild them after every hurricane every year. So I don't know that that's any better. I feel like Arizona would be too hot. Texas, I don't know. There's got to be somewhere where you could keep tropical fish year round and not have to deal with hurricanes. Like, I don't want to deal with hurricanes. Indoor ponds for the win. Yes and no. So the thing is, Hawaii is best. Yeah, but you can't get anything in Hawaii. Like, I feel like it's very restricted on what you'd be able to get in Hawaii. I don't know. Like, that's just what I feel. Because they're an island way out in the middle of nowhere. Crystal, hello. Good morning, Crystal. VB saying hello to everyone. So as far as indoor-outdoor ponds, like, indoor ponds are cool, but I feel like you lose a lot of the advantages, obviously, of the outdoor pond, like the natural light, the bugs. I mean, like my breeding fish for profit guppies look phenomenally better already outside, and they've only been out there for maybe 2 months, than the last 4 years that I've kept them inside. So VB says indoor ponds are counterintuitive. The advantage there are, I mean, there's still advantages. Like an indoor pond, at least like the way the Corey's doing it, is going to be so much easier than keeping fish tanks. Of course, you know, you don't have like the viewing of glass aquariums or acrylic, whatever, but it is so much easier, so much easier. It's so nice just to be able to, like I said, throw the hose in there and not even have to worry about it. You can't overflow it. It's just, I don't know. There's just something about it. The fish look way better. It's covered in algae. Like the whole bottom of my first tote is all algae. So of course the fish love it. My 240 gallon tank that's in the garage looks absolutely terrible, but it's kind of the same thing. So it's an algae farm. It's got algae everywhere, but the fish look amazing. And anytime I post like the neon, the Praecox rainbows that are in there, like, you don't see Praecox rainbows looking that good anywhere else. The Leopoldine angelfish look amazing. Little Steen, well, Little Steen's not really the most colorful fish, so, But he still looks good. There's a couple other various rainbows in there, and they all look just super awesome. And I don't know, it gets a lot of natural sunlight because there's windows on my garage door, and I just think there's something about like the natural sunlight and all that algae. That just fish love it. Like, can't deny it. Any idea where I can buy crushed coral? Not locally. Not locally anymore. Little Steen is slow growing. Why is that? Because I don't feed him like Corey's gets fed. So Corey's, when you look at Corey's Mabu Puffer, you'll see he gets like multiple water changes a day, and he also gets fed like 5 times a day, at least 5 times a day. So I don't feed that way, because I'm not a millionaire. But you know, he gets all his clams at wholesale. Obviously, he's a store. If you wear your shirt in there, then you get to feed him. So 100 people a day walk in there with his wearing his shirt. They all get to feed him, and it doesn't really matter because they can all do live changes. Although I am interested to try out, for the first time ever, my store, not my fish store, my grocery store had frozen crayfish. So I bought a pound of crayfish, and I would assume he's gonna eat them, but I don't know if he'll eat them because they're dead. Maybe he won't eat them, but I'm pretty sure he'll eat them. So I'm excited to try those. I think that's gonna be really cool. If not, I'll just boil them up and eat them myself, I guess. Hans says, unfortunately, here in Sweden we have long winters. Winters, so I need it. My outdoor pond is larger. Oh yeah, see, yeah, it would be so nice to just live somewhere where you have ponds all year round. Can dwarf female Grammies live with guppies? Absolutely. SDK, absolutely. Oh, that's so good. So good. Workday live stream rules. Jobs, aquarium, tanks. I need some updates on what's going on in your fish room, Chris. I feel like you used to send me pictures all the time, but I don't know, maybe you haven't got anything new in a while. I need those updates. Rain is so amazing when you have ponds. Yes, and the first time it rained after my pond set up, like I got up at 4 in the morning and I heard it was raining outside, and I was like, oh man, I rushed right outside, still wearing my underoos, and I'm just sitting there checking it out, and it was, yeah, the rain is pretty sweet. Scott says, can't wait to get off work. Gonna go get a bunch of auto sinkless. For which one of your tanks, man? If you're near Tacoma Lakewood area, Aquarium Paradise has 20-pound bags of crushed coral. I mean, I think you can get crushed coral at like Petco, but don't quote me on it. And I don't know like how their pricing is, but I know their pricing on Eco Complete is pretty competitive. So maybe their crushed coral is too. And then obviously if you want to go down to the Aquarium Co-op, you can get it there. Devin Pepper says, you should look at Rachel O'Leary's videos on gardens. Man, Devin, you crazy if you think I haven't seen those videos already. I'm definitely not nearly on her level with all her bogs and succulents and all of her plants. Like, she's on a whole different, completely different level, whole different ball game. Bob, when are you going to get Diamondback terrapins or your Redfoot tortoise? So I would really love Diamondback terrapins, and I would really love a Redfoot tortoise. I'm honestly not sure. I was really gung-ho on that Redfoot tortoise for a really long time until I started thinking about it outliving me. And then what's going to happen to it. I mean, I'll be dead, so what do I care? But I care now. So if I can, like, rope one of my family members into taking care of it when I die, then yeah, absolutely I'll get one. But I want to make sure I have that taken care of. Like, if something happens to me now, like, all my fish are taken care of, my dogs are taken care of. So Bob is becoming a zookeeper. Yes, absolutely, I love it. I'm also trying to keep it under control, so that's really what's kind of holding me back. I'm just trying to make sure everything's under control. Also, the more animals I get, then I have to make sure that I can take care of them when I quit my job. So yeah, yep. Copper Canyon is Aquatics. I'll take care of it. Oh, I never even really thought about you guys, but I feel like if I own something for 30 years and I die, like it's gonna be like a family member at that time. So I'd really have to know someone. Hello, Bob. Finally caught a live stream. Hello, Floyd Conrad. Good to see you, my friend. Oddball Aquatics. I made a deal. Something happens to me. My boss inherits my fish, and he's required to continue the rope fish project if I haven't bred them yet. I'm wishing you nothing but success and well wishes on on breeding those rope fish, because you'd be like the first ever. I don't think anyone's bred those in captivity. That would be super duper awesome. Write them into your will. Yeah, I mean, my will's pretty simple right now. Uh, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'm not. It's not like it's not something that's keeping me from buying one. It's just one of the things I'm thinking about when I'm thinking about buying one, right? So it kind of goes against that whole like, impulse buying. Don't impulse buy pets, and there's a difference between buying a pet that'll maybe live 2 years, or even 5 years, versus a pet that's gonna live 60 years. I mean, I'll probably live to be in the 90s. That's kind of the average for the males in my family, where we get to that 90-year-old mark pretty easily. So I don't know. Maybe I will outlive it. I don't know. They have not successfully bred them, so yeah, I may have already done it. No clue. The water area blocks out the whole pond. Yeah, I know somebody local to me was trying for years to breed them, for years, and never got it. So I definitely know how difficult it is. That is not an easy task. Joe Coffee 9476 says, my first ever order of co-op plants was supposed to arrive yesterday, but USPS is delayed. I've been waiting by the front day all morning. Well, thankfully, Joe, I don't know what plants you got, but plants in general do ship really well. So I mean, your package could get delayed by like a week, and you're probably not going to have any issues. Aqua Apprentice, hello. Like a clown loach. I want a bunch of clown loaches that live for 40 years. I feel like I'm the only one that's not on that clown loach like train. Like, everyone loves clown loaches. I love clown loaches when I first got into the hobby when I was a teenager. But I think what's holding me back is I don't have like an 800-gallon tank, because they get big. And, I don't. I used to be one of those people that I would buy a pet and I'll be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna put it in this tank and it's just temporary. By the time it's big, I'll have a big tank. I'm trying to like not have that mindset anymore and already have the long-term enclosure before I get it. So, Joe says, I'm not worried about the plants, just super excited. I want to get this new tank going. Oh, okay. I understand that. I've definitely been there many times waiting for USPS. And a lot of people crap on USPS, but I always have really good luck with them. Knock on wood. I don't really like clown loaches. Have had them years ago. Yeah, and I'm not gonna say I don't like them. I just I think it's just something that I don't have interest in, because I know I can't like if I can't like see how a fish is normally gonna act, like putting a bunch of clown loaches in like a 40-gallon is just not gonna do it for me. I don't know. That's why I don't have any. Yeah, rice fish and white clouds sound like a good mix. Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait to get my white clouds going again, my longfin white clouds that all died, that I killed them all somehow. But I know where they came from, so a lot of people are angry. All right, hold on here. Hold on. Obviously, I still have not figured out this problem. All right, sound is back. Sorry about that. What was I talking about? I was talking about my longfin white clouds that I killed that I'll be getting more of from the same source, so they'll still look just as good. What else was I talking about? You might have missed. I was talking about getting yellow rainbow fish for my ponds. Missing the best parts, I bet. There was a lot of cussing and swearing in there. No, I'm just kidding. I can read Bob Lipsy saying how much he loves rainbow fish and guppies. Yep. No more monster fish until I move. Somebody asked what was good fish for rainbow fish. Any community fish. Pistogrammas. I love putting pistogrammas with rainbow fish because the pistos stay on the bottom and rainbow fish stay on the top. Corridoras, tetras, rasboras, danios. I have a top 5 danios video coming out soon, probably next weekend. Really anything. Barbs. I wouldn't put barbs with smaller rainbow fish like pseudomcgills though. But any of the melanotanias, any of those would be just fine. What else did I miss? I think that was just about everything. Oh, I didn't miss this. Hey, I clicked on this on a whim. Last day of internship today. Also thinking the same about long-term enclosure things. I'm probably gonna look for a chewy over a lychee due to size commitment. I mean, lychees don't really need a lot of size, but I guess I don't know how much room you have to work with, so that could make a difference. It is still a life goal to have at least one of each of the New Caledonian geckos, a giant tortoise to live in the backyard. I will call him Herman. Herman will eat carrots and grass. Are you going to get a Herman's tortoise? A Herman's tortoise named Herman. Victor is here. What's up, V-Stag? Good to see you, my friend. More rainbows. What's a good fish to put with rainbow fish? More rainbows. Can you say these 2 words, please? 4 and 4. Thank you. All right. Scottish Aquatics says, so I bred Pistogramma and McMasteri, thinking about swapping them to another tank and moving my double reds to see if they breed in the same tank. I bet anything will breed it. Any Apisto would breed in that. I think tomorrow's video is about Apistogramma agassizi. It's just a short video. I was going through some files on my computer and found some B-roll of Apistogramma agassizi. So I was like, I can do like a quick species profile on them. So yeah, just a quick video coming out tomorrow, and then a real video coming out on Sunday about the ponds. You usually say fur. I just wanted to hear it. The boots with the fur. But you said it correctly that time. Our aquarium association does emergency auctions for members who die. 200 members can show up to the deceased member's home, and they auction all your fish and tanks, half the money to them, half to your family. I mean, that's pretty cool. Everything in mine is just being given away. I have enough money for my cremation and no funeral or anything like that. You can always come. That's a pretty morbid discussion. You can always come use my Apisto tanks for your videos, Bob. Yeah, if I ever figure out how to shoot video without any glare. It did make me feel better to watch your tour on Aquarium Co-op's channel. And even with all his equipment, there was still lots of glare. So that made me feel a little bit better. But glare is the worst. It's so annoying. And I know I was watching one of Bentley's video, and I think he was commenting on the glare. And yeah, and people are always like, oh, film at night, turn off the lights, do this, do that, use a backdrop. Ain't no one got time for that nonsense. John Gonzalez with the $2 super chat for the effort. Thank you, John. I appreciate it. I need to reach out to local people and do some fish room tours. Like, I'm looking on my channel, and I think it's been like 2, besides you, Scott. I think it's been like, thank you. I think it's been like it's been years since I've done a fish room tour. So yeah, it's always awkward though. And I'm always a little standoffish on asking people. Um, I don't know, like, can I come into your home and film in your home? I don't know. It just seems weird. I like to find some like reptile rooms too to film. I think that'd be really cool. Bentley says I get 3 hours of sleep most nights. I'm supposed to film them. Watching while my boss has me in the shop doing pointless work, tearing down scrap equipment. Yeah. Funny how much pointless work that we do for other people. Scottish says, all right, everyone, I am back to work, unfortunately, so I'll see everyone on the next live stream or on Monday. Dwayne Perry says, I'm local. Come see my fish room. Joke, I'm in Kansas City, but you are still welcome. I want to go to Kansas City so bad just for brisket. So I was at Corey's house yesterday while he's in Peru. I went and snuck over to his house. Just kidding. Me and a buddy went over there, and he had that shed outside, and my buddy got it from him. So we tore down his shed, and then right by his house is where we get brisket. And my buddy, he's from Kansas City, and he's like, so that place has brisket? And I'm like, I'm not even gonna go there with you. Like, you're from Kansas City. Like, I like this brisket, but you'll eat it and probably think it's like the worst dog food you've ever eaten in your life. So yeah, my brother's in Kansas City right now, says Big D Smoke. So yeah, I really want to go to Kansas City just for the barbecue. That's all. And to film your fish room, Dwayne. I wonder how much it costs to go there from SeaTac. Probably like 500 round trip. I'm trying to save up to go to the Cook Islands and New Zealand. So that's kind of what I've been saving for. Susan for SLC Aquatics. Hello, Susan. Nice new studio, Bob. Yeah, I mean, it's a work in progress. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I do like that we can see the sunrise, though. That's pretty nice. You tore down the shed. Yes, Jimmy, the shed is gone. And while it took you guys like a week to put it up, it took us like an hour to take it down. But yeah, the shed is gone. I'm not helping putting it back up though, because screw that. I could only imagine how much of a pain that was for you guys to build. No, thank you. Chris says, who all is going to Aquashella next month? I just reserved my room today. Is it next month already? Wow. Cole is here. Hello, Cole. Who else did I miss? I thought someone else came in here, but maybe not. He's going to a buddy's wedding in Iowa, so he went to KC first for barbecue to see the Baseball Hall of Fame before he goes to Iowa. I don't know if I can say that without getting demonetized, so I'm just going to say the Baseball Hall of Fame. Daryl Deemer says, I should be at Aquashella, not sure what day. Bentley says, Jobs Aquarium Tanks, I'm now accepting sponsorships for Aquashella and AE. And no, of course he is not serious. Way out of my budget. Did you guys move it or what happened? No, we tore it down. Yeah, like it's gone. It's at my buddy's house now. My buddy took it because Corey didn't want it anymore. I mean, I went over there while Corey was in Peru and we stole it. Big D Smoke says, my bad. I just found out 2 of the snakes left in the eggs are not good. They are deformed badly. That's unfortunate. That happened to me a lot when I tried breeding reptiles as a kid. Probably because I had no idea what I was doing. I would just put them in my dad's egg, his incubator. What am I trying to say? His incubator that he used for quail and pheasants. Anytime my lizards would drop or lay eggs, I would just throw them in there. I wouldn't put them in any type of media. I had no idea what I was doing. Oddball Aquatic says, I'll be at Aquashella all days. Ricardo says, hey, I'm from Kansas City. Corey said it reminded him of Jimmy, so he just wanted it gone. Too many memories. Oh, man. It's already like, everything is already so much different since Jimmy's gone. It's kind of weird. 4 eggs, 2 amazing, 2 not good. I take that any day. Is that like a good, like 50%? That's like a good ratio. I have no idea. That is kind of funny though. So yeah, what else do we got going on? I'm kind of hungry. I haven't eaten yet, and now been talking about Kansas City and barbecue. Not a good sign. Let's see what else. Cole, I don't know if you were here earlier, but now my like next reptile I want is the emerald tree skink. Emerald tree skink, which is like the poor man's green tree monitor. So yeah, we'll see if I get any of those. I gotta get a tank setup for them first. I have 2 acrylic aquariums that have like they're 40 gallons, 40 gallon, but they're not like a 40 breeder, so they're like thinner front to back and a little taller. And I'm thinking about standing them on end and making like terrariums out of them. I don't know, because I don't really trust them to hold water anymore. They're kind of old, and yeah, but I think they make good terrariums if I can like clean up the acrylic. But if I can do that, then I might order my green and my emerald tree or my emerald tree monitors. Emerald tree skinks. Jeez. I have technique and cichlids sometimes. They're going deformed babies. What's the best way to not get it that way? Well, you could have a few things going on there. I think the bio dude breeds them. Yeah, that dude. Man, that dude can like throw up terrariums in like 20 minutes and they just look amazing. Dang, that guy. Definitely a very cool lizard though. I didn't know he breeds them. I know he has them. I didn't know if he was breeding them though. So anyways, aqua balls, it could just be you have bad genetics. It could be water quality issues. It could be poor quality food. But if it happens a lot, then it might just be genetics. Also, I was doing a bunch of research on tuberculosis, and apparently, like fish TB can cause like bent spines. I mean, you never know. I wouldn't just like freak out and think that your fish have tuberculosis, but I thought it was pretty interesting that they were making that conclusion. But honestly, it's probably just bad genetics. It's like when I first started my breeding fish for profit guppy tank. When I first started, like half the guppies would end up with bent spines, and you just have to cull them. And over the course of like 6-8 months, even a year, I no longer had bent spines after just continually culling them for a very long time. Neil Amperlocus, Kudo punctatus. I have 5 good babies. 1 face is deformed. I mean, it could just be that way. It could just be a genetic issue. It's not. It may not be like. It could just be like a one-off thing. I would wait till you have another batch of fry and see if it happens again. Daryl Deemer reminding all the new people to hit the like button. Absolutely hit the like button, folks. I got bored of guppies. It's kind of hit or miss with me. I go back and forth. Like, I was bored of guppies, so that's kind of why I tore down the breeding fish for profit tank. And but now that they're out in the pond, like, they look super awesome. So now I'm kind of like, hey, guppies are awesome. Of course, I've always liked the panda guppies, and I've always liked my black Moscow guppies. Casey Summer says, hey, Bob, what's up, Casey? Oddball Clock says, I mixed the Galaxy Albino and Dumbo red tail guppies in my tubs this year. First batch of fries coloring up. Someone tell me why I'm seeing rainbow, tiger, Endler colors. You're probably going to see a lot of weird stuff. I'm actually thinking of throwing some of my... So my guppies right now are red Moscow, and when I got them, they were pineapple. They call them pineapple. I believe it's like the same thing as sunset, and they're a mix of those two. I mixed them all. And now I'm thinking about throwing in maybe some of my black Moscows out in the tub with them and seeing what I get. But I don't know. Mainly because I only have one male and there's like 8 females, so I'm like, I could throw in another like black Moscow male. Um, Not throw all of them in there. Obviously, I want to keep the black Moscows. I want to keep that strain pure, but go throw some out in the pond and see what I get. Guppies are 2 steps away on my to-do list. Time for some steak and eggs. Absolutely. I'm probably gonna have eggs. I'll make some eggs, but I don't think I have any steak left. I have two more Bach. 2 more batches. I'm raising them now. It's their third. So if you didn't have this problem with the first 2, then I wouldn't be too worried about it. Amber says, really love the neon Steenfott logo sign. I have made multiples of them. This is kind of the stupid stuff I do. Instead of like making videos like I should be doing, I make stupid neon signs, and I make a lot of stuff I recently got like all the Adobe programs, so like After Effects, Lightroom, Photoshop, everything, all of it. Premiere Pro. Like there's like 23 programs. And so I've just been screwing around in there and making stupid stuff instead of making videos. But, I love the neon stuff. And I'm trying to... I don't know if this is going to work. I think this is the bigger one. Yeah, there's the bigger one. What else do I got? Like, let me see. I want to go here. There is one that's similar but different, and I don't really... Let's see. Let's go here. I think this might be the same one. Yes. This one's different though. Almost the same, slightly different. Wait, maybe that is the same one. Maybe this is the different one. I don't even know anymore. What am I doing? There's something else. I swear there's more. I just don't know where they are. I'm really like into the 80s, if you couldn't tell. Is my mic even on right now? Oh yeah, it is. Okay. We got it. What else? Where is this? That one's big. Anyway, so yeah, I do a lot of stupid stuff. A lot of stuff to waste time. I got banned spine guppy, but I don't have the heart to get rid of her. Yeah, that was my biggest hang up too for a long time actually. But since I was selling them to my local fish store, I had to do it. And I ended up feeding them to my puffer fish, so while that might sound terrible to some, it is still really good food. Aquatics is misspelled. Oh yeah, there's like 100 different versions. I probably just clicked on the wrong one. Has anyone else rewatched over and over the scene in Stranger Things where Dusty sings to his girlfriend? Speaking of 80s, oh man, I love it. Was that the new season? I didn't really like the new season. Casey has a breeding question. I have a tank I want to use to breed. Has Brosis cories. The tank has crushed coral, aragonite currently. Do you think I need to remove the substrate to breed the cories? I don't think so. Not with our water. I think you'd be just fine with water. The trick is going to be, doing just large water changes. And I have found that live blackworms are like the magic to getting cories to spawn. And like a ton of them. A ton of blackworms. Like you want so many blackworms that you can't even see the crushed coral because there's so many blackworms. And then daily water changes usually works. It looks like you're having fun with the new programs. All Aquatics have the same mix of guppies. They look awesome. Yeah, I also still make... so when I'm learning these programs, like... I still make all these like stupid openers. Remember, like way back in the day, I had all these stupid openers. Well, I didn't make those. Somebody was making those for me. Um, and so now that I'm like learning these programs, now I'm making stupid openers by myself, and that's how I'm learning. So I don't know. I like the '80s theme. Yes, I love pretty much everything to do with the '80s. I'm an '80s. I'm a product of the '80s. What can I say? Ginger Graves, hello. Hi everyone catching the end. Holy smokes, it's already been almost an hour. Speaking of doing stupid stuff, I just burnt my bejeebers out of my thumb while taking frozen pizza out of the oven. I won't even tell you my story of burning myself and having to go to the ER. What was I making? Panko chicken. Making panko chicken. I had to go to the ER over panko chicken. Stupid. Who is the person to get blackworms from? Ginger, I don't know if you have a local fish store, but if they can't get them, then you'll probably have to go to like California blackworms and buy like 100,000 pounds at a time. I don't know if you can get them in small amounts, but California blackworms, I know, is where a lot of the blackworms come from. And I'm pretty sure they do sell to the public. Aqua Apprentice says, stupid openers. I love them. Yeah. Stayed up till 5 a.m. changing water last night. Were you able to confidently identify the mystery plant from your parents' pond? No. And it died in my paludarium. So I added it to the paludarium. It died. I'm going with Lugwidia of some species of some species of Lugwidia, and I need to go up there. I wanted to take like a whole section of it, so that its whole pond is just lined all the way around, both immersed and submersed, and I wanted to get like just a huge section of this plant and throw it in one of my ponds, but he removed a lot of them. So yeah. Stupid openers, I love them. I love them too. I love anything corny. Like, I'm all about corny stuff. That's probably why I love the 80s. Like, the music is corny. The movies are corny. TV shows are corny. Everything about the 80s is corny. The clothes, everything. And I'm pretty corny, so I guess it makes sense. White worms do well too. I culture them. I have never ever done white worms. Only black, obviously blood, and micro worms. Like, I used to culture micro worms when I did more breeding, but it's been so long since I've done micro worms. Corny Bob, yep, that is me for sure. Not a Pumpkin says, good evening from the UK. Any thoughts on tank mates for dwarf anchor catfish which aren't auto sinkless? Any rasbora. I would get, like the Harlequin rasbora, the Brigidiget, something like that rasbora. Pretty much any rasbora, almost any tetra, any small schooling fish would do really well with anchor catfish. And, rainbow fish. Any rainbow fish, although they're kind of spendy. Corny Bob, yep. Joel here. Joel, I was just talking about saving for my trip to the Cook Islands. Hoping to make it out there. I really want to go. Looks like a lot of fun. So that's my plan. That's good. That's real good. Just something about a nice cold drink in the morning. Really refreshing. Hey Bob, I was playing Zelda Breath of the Wild and I ran into an NPC named Steen. So that reminds me. I don't know why that reminds me of this, but I wish I could remember what state it was in. I don't remember what state it is, but there is a street that is South Whiskey Road. Swisky Road. South Whiskey. It's S Whiskey. And I immediately emailed Jimmy, or sent Jimmy a message. I don't know why I'm playing with a stupid camera. Fidgeting. So I messaged Jimmy. I'm like, dude, this is where you need to live. There's a road called Swisky Road. That sounds like a Patrick Swayze movie. Swisky Road. Um, whatever. Zelda Breath of the Wild. Zelda, huh? I officially ended my YouTube career by signing up for Classic World of Warcraft. Yep. All my friends were playing it, so I gave in, signed up for it. So if I disappear in 2 weeks, never to be seen again, it is because I'm stuck in the world of Warcraft. But I'll still stream it on Saturday nights. On the corner of Sestreamy, and Swisky. Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. Like, Swisky Road. I don't know. It also sounds like a brand of whiskey as well. I don't know. Whatever. Oh, what else have I missed here? Anything? Has anyone else rewatched? Oh, did we ever get confirmation if that was a new episode or the new season? Classic WoW. Oh no, been down that wormhole. Somehow I am still married. Boy, did that end a lot of relationships. I tell you what, that game. Yeah, it's being re-released like in 10 days or something. How do blackworms get cories to spawn? It's pretty much a really high protein food. It's a really high quality food, and you really want to fatten up cories to get them to spawn. So another food, if you can't get blackworms, something else you could try is rapashi. Just gut load them with rapashi, also works. But I have found that just gut loading them, filling them up with blackworms. It's not that it gets them to spawn, it's just that it gets them to fatten up. So it's like a combination of things. So you get them fattened up on blackworms, and the nice thing about blackworms is that they'll live. Like rapashi, you have to remove any of the uneaten food because it'll really kill your water quality if you leave it in there. But the blackworms will live in your substrate, and so they can continuously feed. And then it's that in combination with daily water changes is what will make them spawn. Did you ever get the electrical issues fixed in your fish room? Yes and no. So it would require a complete rewire, like, of the whole downstairs of my house. And it's one of the reasons why I cut back on how many fish tanks I had. Because it's not my house, and I don't want to pay the however many thousands it would be to run new wiring through the walls of the house to upgrade the wiring. So, nope, that's one of the reasons why I downgraded how many fish tanks I have. Pretty sure some Asian farmer has my WoW account by now. Well, they are harder to get. They're harder to steal now with Battle.net, so at least there's that. The first season was the best one. Yeah, absolutely. But that's true with most shows. I don't like how they grew up. Some of them seem snotty when before they were cool. It was just a really weird season. Like, I don't know. I get that they're going for nostalgia with, like, the Terminator character, the Russians. But how do the Russians get a secret base in the U.S.? Like, give me a break. It would have been way more sense if it was the U.S. government, like, in the first 2 seasons, it was the U.S. government, right? Now all of a sudden the Russians took over, magically, like, came to the country and took over. I don't know, took over an underground base that was previously, the U.S. So I don't know. Just seems weird. Well, water changes causes my cories to spawn. Yes. Well, and that's like most fish. What show missed it? I'm assuming he's talking about Stranger Things, because that's what I'm talking about. So yeah. What else do we got? I think that's it. I think that is it. Don't forget to thumbs up, people. Don't forget to hit the like button. What else we got? You guys are must all be working, right? I got nothing left for you guys. We made it an hour. So you have a big mama waiting for you in Aurora, Tonga. Can't guarantee she'll be gentle. Yeah. Yeah. I don't really know how that's gonna go, but looking for work. It's gonna be a ton of fun. I'm really hoping I can make that trip happen. It's only gonna cost about 3,000 ish. That's what I'm budgeting for. So hopefully March. Yep, working up and down a ladder. Matt DLR, am I late? Always late, Matt. You're always late. You're always late. So yeah, just got my Alta air pump ready to get my central air system going. I have started working on a video on my central air pump. I have the Gemco. I'm doing a video. Oh, that was terrible. Well, you'll just have to wait for the video. I'm not specifically doing a video on it, but it is in a video. Bob, when are you gonna get a leopard gecko? I need inspiration for your future vivarium. I don't know that a leopard gecko. I would probably get a fat tail gecko before I got a leopard gecko, to be honest. Haven't worked in 15 years. Retired in Mexico. That sounds awesome. Brian says, I bought a Jeep the other day. I love it. Like the 2-door, 4-door truck. I think they have a truck now. It's kind of crazy. I want a Samurai Suzuki. That's what I want. They're hard to find. Like, I want a completely stock Suzuki Samurai. That's what I want. 30 miles to the gallon, 4x4, small enough to get to all the roads that have been blocked off. You can just drive around the barriers, up in the mountains, pretty much go anywhere. That's what I want. I'm probably going to be selling my Jeep here pretty soon. As soon as, if I ever get the title in the mail for my car, I'll be selling that soon. And I don't know what I'm going to do. Obviously, I just can't keep my motorcycle, but I would love a Suzuki Samurai. It would be really fun for the mountains. That's it, folks. That is an hour. We made it. And it's been fun. So this is the second Friday morning live stream, and I think it's going pretty well, I gotta say. Bob, do you still have the Cyprichromis? Yes, Teresa, absolutely I do. Yep, their tank is on blackout right now. I'm just trying to think. Their tank is still blacked out because I'm trying to kill all of the duckweed. So you haven't seen them on my channel for a while, but I will always have that fish. I will never get rid of it. I have an 04 Suzuki XL7 for sale. Come get it in Florida. Give you a great deal. I don't even know what that is. Is that the weird looking 4x4? I'm going to have to search Google. Oh, yeah, that's not what I want. It's got to be the Samurai. See, that's too big. Like, all the logging roads here up in the mountains, they pile dirt on them. And if your wheelbase is too far apart, then you can't get over. But the Samurai can just go whoop, right up and over. Watching the Friday morning stream at 2 in the afternoon. Yeah, we got a late start, but next week we'll be back at 9 a.m. sharp. And I don't know. We'll see. I'm still screwing around, building stuff. So I don't know how corny and cheesy I can make it next week, but I'm going to try. Anyways, guys, it's been a lot of fun. I need to go eat some breakfast. I am starving, and I want to thank Jobs Aquarium Tanks with the $4.20 super chat. John Gonzalez with the $2 super chat. We got one new member last night, so thank you. And I will see everyone tomorrow. We got like a 3-minute video coming out tomorrow, but don't get mad because we have a real video coming out on Sunday, so you're getting 2 videos this weekend. And then I will see you Monday evening for the live stream.